make sure that development plan started by P2B, he is going to complete it. And that was the reason why he accepted to serve Obiano as the SSG. He was SSG to P2B. And he accepted because of the continued complete and commission program. That was why he accepted to serve. But when he realized that that was where they were going to.
All right, there are a lot of states owing salaries. A lot of states. There are no states that can comfortably boast at least of 100% internally generated revenue. What is Oseloka going to do differently? What is PDP going to do differently? And what is the master plan of making sure that employees who are working day in, day out have food on their table by the payment of salaries in the Anambra State?
First and foremost, I think the first thing I like to comment on is that I feel bad whenever a government official promotes payment of salary as a signature project. I mean, I feel bad about that. It's the most unconscionable thing you can do. It's unbelievable that people can come out and be saying that. These are people who get paid what their dogs eat on daily basis. Directors in the state ministries don't get that. The first fundamental thing, as I told you, is that Obaze is going to cut those frivolities in governance. He's going to bring in civility. He's going to save money. He has done it before. He has the experience to even attract, non-governmental organizations to come into Anambra and help to develop Anambra. For instance, they succeeded in getting the federal government to bring in 2 billion. Let me give you an example. They succeeded in getting the federal government to bring in 2 billion as part money for the erosion control in Oko. P2B, who finished well, felt there was need for that money to be left for Obiano to continue. As we speak today, that money was not put in that project, and from what we heard, that money is no longer there. So there will be prudence, and the first and foremost thing is to pay salaries. And let me tell you, from what Obiano is telling us, from what this present government is telling us they are getting from IGR, it should be enough to pay salaries. Just IGR from Anambra State should be enough to pay salaries. And I wouldn't want us to embark on discussions on whether to pay salaries, whether it's not a project at all. And no government should be praising himself for paying salaries. If you cannot pay salaries, you shouldn't be there. Unless you are telling us that you don't receive salaries.
Okay, what are your high points? Because, a lot of people have been campaigning on different things. Some people on security, some people on welfare. What are the high points, especially in Anambra State, under the PDP for education?
The first thing, before Obiano came in, I'm sure you can confirm that, is verifiable. Anambra State was first WAEC, first NECO, and all other exams that have been conducted within the state. Today, we are 7th, and we are going down. I will be surprised if we are up to 15th when they announce the next. So, the first thing we should do, and Obaze, if you look at his background, has promised that education will be compulsory for the Anambra. Free education from primary 1 to JS3 in Anambra State. And he's going to do that. That is the first thing he will do. He was part and parcel of what the big government did that made the Anambra to come first. Schools were handed over to the churches. Government was intervening. Government was assisting, buying buses. The only time I've seen this government buy buses was during this campaign. I never knew Anambra could afford to buy buses. But as we speak today, this present government bought buses for each APGA chairman in the 326 wards we have in Anambra State. Are you not surprised? Are you not shocked? All the local governments and states schools of APGA, he got them vehicles, buses, Hummer buses. During Obi days, those things were given to hospitals, schools, vigilante, and all that. So what Obaze will do is that he's going to say for Anambra, he's going to restore sanity Could you believe that as we speak today, I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility, that Governor Obiano has not been to his office in the past 2 years and 6 months?
Why?
Are you shocked?
How truth is? What is the truth?
I mean, I'm saying it on national TV. He has not been to Agoka in the past 2 years plus. You see, the last time people were saying, oh, the President Buhari is going to operate from his house and all that, I was like, we have a governor